Okay, at this time I'll open the meeting for the public hearing on the school bond issue.
Yes, to follow up on what I talked about at the introduction of the bond ordinance, I asked our manager, Ed, if he could reach out to the school district, which he did, and I thank you for that, to see what backup information, in addition to what we had already been given, the district had about my goal, to find out what is the prioritization of the various capital projects and the individual items. And I was provided with a 4-page document called the Detailed System Action Report, generated, I'm assuming, by the school district. It has a date of March 21st of 2013. I don't know if that was the last date of any amendment to this, but for purposes of tonight's discussion, I'll assume that. It's good in my view as far as it goes, but it doesn't address the fundamental question I had, which is, when you have a proposed capital project of any kind or a series of capital projects, usually you don't get to the point of either voting to finance them or voting to award contracts unless you've established a prioritization of need and some articulation of the basis for it. To give you an example, in our dealings with our various city departments, if Public Works has a request for a new vehicle, and this has happened a number of times in the past, we can ask John Doring, and John Doring can explain we need this vehicle because the one we have is broken, can't be replaced, can't have parts, whatever the reason might be, and can also explain to us the urgency of it. I'm not suggesting that the people who will make these decisions at the school district haven't already done that or won't do that when the time comes to spend the money, but on council, this is our only look and our only opportunity to be heard on this. So my concern is that we are being asked to approve approximately $5 million in expenditures, and there is a list which would take you to the $5 million based on the projected prices for the different items. But I can't look at this and tell you with any confidence how many of these items need to be done at all or need to be done in what sequence, how many of them should be given priority over other areas where we could be spending money both in or out of the school system. So I feel there's kind of a lack of sufficient information for me to make an informed decision in support of a $5 million expenditure.
I just want to make one comment on this so the public is aware. It is a $5 million project. This amount for the bond, 40% of that will be reimbursed through grant funding.
Rick, what you may have seen from the school, and I haven't seen the document you looked at, was it part of the long-range facility plan? One of the reasons it was from 2013 is that the ability to update that has not been available through the New Jersey Department of Education. So I'm not sure if all of these things that are listed are on the plan. I would assume that some upgrades to ventilation and some other issues were part of that.